Hello everyone, it's Szczepan Urbanowicz, and here we are again with the eighth Go With The Flow session, a global watercolour conversation, and we've got a fantastic group of watercolour artists here again from a fabulous part of the world. There's spectacular work these artists produce. We have with us today Amarjeet, Maan, Amit Kapoor, Prafull Sawant, and Megha Kapoor. Welcome to you all.
Hello everyone, hi.
Great. Today I'm taking the reins in this group, and I'm just going to ask some questions. We'll get started by we'll start with Amit. I've been watching your work for a long time. In fact, I've been watching all of your work for a long time. I'm so inspired by some of the work that's produced from you. It's over to you. 10 minutes, please. Please give us a great sort of sense of what you've been doing and what you're about.
Sure. See, first of all, I want to congratulate you because this is really a wonderful show, because since from the morning I am looking all the videos, all the live streaming what you are doing, and it's a fantastic show till now, and I hope this will continue with that. Now I want to tell you about my past, about my journey also. I'm from basically art college, College of Art, New Delhi, a government art college. And I did my graduation over there, Bachelor's of Fine Arts. And then I started my journey with my animation, because after college, I joined the animation studio, and we used to draw, 1,000 drawings in a day.
Wow.
So I was doing the background also. That inspired me a lot, and then I started, making more, paintings. So this is just my past actually. Then I joined, art agency also, and I did a little bit of designing part also. Then after that, I opened my, my studio in New Delhi. Then in my studio, basically there were two divisions, one the training part also, and the production part also. So after that, started in joint venture Megha. We started the Fine Arts College, and from last 12-13 years we are running that in the name of Anytoons, the School of Art and Animation. It's in New Delhi. So right now, basically this is not our studio, and we are at home because it's lockdown going on over here. So we all are here inside the home, and my studio is in some other place. So I don't have that much things to show, but I have just few of my paintings here. My portfolio is here. I want to show you all that stuff.
Fabulous.
Yeah, basically I am a brand ambassador of Megha Mission Gold colors. I'm using those colors. I have this is my palette.
Whoa.
And I can show you.
Fabulous.
This is my palette, and I'm using. I'm not using the greens because I'm making my own greens. And this is a beautiful colors. And I have my Escoda signature brushes also, of three brushes set, 18 number, 10 number, and one is rigger. So I'm painting with those brushes, and I'm enjoying a lot these brushes.
Great.
So first of all, I want to tell about the drawing part actually, because drawing for me is very special thing, very important, because without drawing you can't think of painting.
I agree.
So drawing is the most important part. So we should draw, we should sketch every day at least 25 to 30 drawings, so that we can paint good,
Yeah.
because painting colors are the secondary things. Primary thing is the drawing. So wherever I'm going, actually I'm just taking these travel sketchbooks. I have many travel sketchbooks, and I'm just taking there, and I'm just painting painting the mood of that particular part,
Yeah.
And I have lot of drawing with me right now. I am basically working like this, more drawings every day, doing more drawings.
Wow.
Quick sketches,
Fabulous.
30-second sketches, just capturing the mood basically, and doing more layouts. So this is the way I am basically working here. And right now I am also doing online classes because I can't go to my college and I can't travel a lot because we used to travel. I can sit and hear about my 15 to 17 workshops,
Whoa.
in different parts of the world because of this lockdown. So now we have started, online classes through Zoom, and this is a best part what we have discovered in this lockdown time.
Yeah.
And I just want to show some of my works.
Fabulous.
This is
That's great. Beautiful. Yeah, that's good. That's good. No, that's beautiful. Yeah.
Very nice.
This is Nepal.
Oh,
This is Nepal.
okay. Are they recent works, Amit?
This is. You want to see my
No,
recent works?
no. I was saying, are they recent works? Are they recent works, or from a past? Are they done
No,
recently?
these are not recent works. Basically, these are some of my old works.
Oh, okay. Yep. Great.
Yes. Because see this.
Oh, yes. I can.
I usually love to paint more top views. aerial. So that is why I am more doing top views. This is a lovely scene of South Africa. Last year I was there and I painted there. And,
Fantastic
this is
colours.
plain
Wow.
black, right?
Beautiful.
Great soft colours. Gorgeous. I love boats. I love
This
boats.
is beautiful of Italy, Cinque Terre.
Yeah,
It's a beautiful
Cinquera. Yeah. Fabulous.
and I have many more. This is just a 10 minutes, painting in Munich.
Sir.
Wow.
I was there with Megha and my son.
Ah,
And we were doing the live painting over there. I just tried to capture the mood of that particular place. So I did in just 10 minutes. I have many things to show you, but it's very limited time.
you're doing well. You're doing well. Fabulous.
Yes, this is Cadagas, Spain, and many more things. Just a minute. This is during the lockdown time. I
Oh.
painted this in my class. For my students, right?
Beautiful.
So this is a beautiful place of Bali, Indonesia. Right. So, though we all are more plein air artists, but because of the lockdown, we are inside at home and we can't help it. Now
Yeah,
we can't
yeah.
outside. So we are now painting through the pictures what we have clicked.
Yeah.
Because we are traveling a lot and we have clicked many pictures also. So
Spectacular.
this is all now a studio work.
Yeah. Fantastic. Amit, that's a great collection of work. And I'm sure you've got hundreds, if not thousands more to go. They're
Many
spectacular.
works are there, and
Oh,
this is
yes,
a
down by the
Indian
river.
subject,
Okay.
Varanasi, right?
Great. Fantastic. Okay.
Yeah, just quick things now,
Yeah.
so that we give chance to others also.
No, fabulous. Okay. We'll
So these are some of my works. I have
Okay.
many right now, but I can't show each and
Yeah.
every work because I have many things to talk about and
Yeah.
there are other artists also.
fantastic.
Thing. So what we can do is now maybe Amarjeet can.
Amarjeet,
say
please.
something. Then
Please.
you can come back to me.
Absolutely. Amarjeet, it's obviously your turn, please. 10, 12 minutes. I'd love to hear what you have to say about what you've been doing.
Thank you so much. I would start with saying that thank you calling me on board for the invite for an event which is being done for the first time. And you have put in a lot of hard work and so has the team. So today what I want to tell about myself is that now I'm painting in watercolors. Initially I used to paint in oils. I had some issue with oil colors and that's how I discovered the beauty of watercolors. Sorry.
That's so good.
And I'll just show you a couple of works of mine now. And please let me know if I'm taking up too much of time.
That's okay.
These are, there are various subjects that I have painted. I love to travel and take photographs. So generally my paintings are from the photographs that I have taken. And during this lockdown period, I was actually surfing through the various photographs I've taken. And this first painting would actually, it appealed to the situation we are in. I'll just be sharing the screen now.
Share screen. You have the function to share screen, so please. Yep.
Yes, just a moment.
That's okay.
Okay.
Okay, here we
See
go.
the first painting? Can
We
you see
do.
the
Yes,
painting?
yes, we do. Beautiful.
Very nice. I call this, reflecting in solitude. This particular picture appealed to me for a simple reason that, as due to the lockdown, we all are sitting at home, and it's giving us a certain amount of time to reflect about our lives.
Mm-mm.
What we have been through and what we are going through at present, and hoping for a better tomorrow. So this is what I actually done during the lockdown time. I just finished it, I think, last week. My paintings take a lot of time. Sometimes it's from a week to maybe over a month or so.
Oh, wow.
So this is the first one. Okay. This is a tea stall. Actually, a picture taken in Delhi during IWS, Delhi Internet.
Wow, okay.
When I had attended one of the IWS, I think the second IWS biennial in Delhi. These tea stalls, are always so attractive to most of the Indians. They serve one of the best teas, I would say, if you would ask any Indian. And the building behind, which was so old, and everyone cramping there together to get their cup of tea really appealed to me. And that's when I just took this picture and I painted it. Okay, this is the iconic Beetle, which shut down on their production in January 2020. This car, I think, is loved by everyone since the 1960s. And I think it's found a peaceful, nice resting place, with nature.
Yeah.
And I love painting glass, especially when, what light does to glass. Generally, we just look through it and we are done with, possibly a kettle like this or something. This was a kettle in the garden, trying to have some healthy lemon tea. When, the morning sun actually made me notice, what magic it was creating on the lemon slices. So I took a picture. I take lots of pictures actually, and then kind of combine them together to make one composition, which I paint.
Fabulous.
This I call the Jar of Joy. Actually, it's like, going down memory lane when marbles really meant a lot. But during that age, marbles were more like, by the count as to how many you had. And now when I look at these marbles and look at the color in it, it's a different story altogether, they have to say. So I have two of them. I'm sorry. Okay, yeah. There's the second one which I did with the marbles, with the reflections and, the refraction of light through it. That makes it really more interesting and, makes it so colorful and vibrant. I generally like vibrant colors, like, more like, you look at it and you're awake and you're looking at all the beautiful colors. So, okay, this is cricket, the most loved game of our country. This particular painting is actually done with a collection of cricket balls that my son gets me back home after he's played. They have a story to tell about how well they played in the field. They have all the textures on it. Explain even the chipped bales, kind of tell you a story as to how they played, how they were on the field. So that's how I painted this painting.
There's a lot of history in that painting, isn't there?
Sorry?
There's a lot of history in that painting when you look at the balls. They all have a collected history.
Yes, absolutely, yeah. And this is again celebrating nature. A few floral paintings by me. Again, what happens is, it's if you see this painting, it has different textures. I love working with different textures. So this was something different for me. I like it when it's challenging. Here the textures are really smooth and they kind of melt into each other. Here's another one. And I live in a city called Nagpur, which is also referred to as the orange city of our country, because their main crop is oranges. So I had to paint this. And again, the magic of light on the oranges. We generally have an orange, we peel it, and really never pay attention to even the amount of texture, the character that even the peel has when you have the right lighting on it. And I call this wise camouflage. I love wildlife and I stay very close to some tiger reserves. So these are jungle owlets, which are very, very difficult to be spotted in the jungle. One of my all-time favorites, my love for crystal shows over here. This is actually my kitchen window where, I was setting up the flower and I noticed the reflection and, the refraction of what the sunlight through the window was doing to the vase by itself, not really the flowers. It was creating tiny, a jigsaw puzzle of tiny prisms, literally, showing various colors and forms in it. And that's how I got, okay, this was, yes.
Beautiful. Very nice.
Very
Am I
nice.
running out of time?
You
Please
have
let me
you have
know.
a you have a minute, Amarjeet. 1 minute.
Okay, I have a minute. Okay. Then this is again visiting, I would say visiting, passions that we have left behind because of, a very, busy life that we lead.
Wow.
The Bohemian crystal, which is, I think, not just a dying art, it's not being done anymore. So it's more in celebration of those artists who, created this beautiful crystal. This again, Bohemian vase, that was crystal, but this again, I had to work on the porcelain texture.
Wow. Amarjeet,
Again, this on just
continue.
a blue scarf. Okay, let me go through first.
Okay. There we go.
White and lime. I'm
Quickly,
not-
flick. That's it. Amarjeet, thank you very much. That's a huge body of work, and that probably
Yes.
takes you through not all having been produced in the during this lockdown phase. I'm sure it's spanned many of your years painting. Our thank you very much for that. Our next guest artist is Prafull Sawant. Prafull, I'm sort of wondering, you're going to have to somehow cram many years of amazing work into the next 10, 11 minutes that we have for you. So please, Prafull, if you can please now talk about what you've been up to. And I think everyone is looking forward to seeing also what you have done. All over to you, please.
First of all, dear friend Szczepan, I am very much thankful and congratulate to you. You organize this is a very unique thing for whole art field, and I'm sure all art lovers and watercolor artists enjoy this whole 24-hour session. And I'm very happy I'm a part of this amazing thing. Actually, I'm basically from India. My city is the Nasik, and I'm very lucky I was born in Nasik city because our city has a very unique identity about the temple, ghat, and the river. And my father, I'm a bit lucky. I was born in artist family. My father, Mr. Bimra Sound, he is also watercolor artist. My elder brother is also amazing international artist. He also doing watercolor in another
Wow.
mediums too.
Wow.
And they both are my actual teachers to always for inspiring me for the painting, and also two very wonderful landscape artists from our city, the legendary old masters from my city. One is the Vago Kulkarni, and one is another one is the Shivaji Tupe. They both are a very nice watercolor artists, and they inspiring me to do the watercolor in my student life.
Mm-hmm.
And my father also landscape artist, and I remember one thing. My father took us to paint the landscape on location when we are on the in the childhood. But he always asked us, "You paint a different location. I'm going to paint different location." So that's why we both brother are doing the work with the same subjects but the different styles. And this is the main thing our dad teaching us. And during this lockdown, I'm very lucky. My studio is upstairs on my residence, and
Lucky man.
I'm always working in my studio. And already the artist already is the quarantine actually, because
True.
because always artists doing their own work in alone in our
Yeah.
studio. So this is the not very difficult for me to do the work in the studio. But unfortunately, my 9 to 10 international workshop from the different countries in Europe was cancelled, which is the going on the first 10 July. And many participants and the student asking me, "Oh, how we are doing now?" So I'm going to start my online sessions and doing the demonstration, the color, and also for the another medium. And actually, this is the very much tight schedule about that in the lockdown period. And I have to show you my few paintings,
Please.
which is I did in this lockdown period for my students. Just recently, just 2 days ago, I want to show the change the camera location.
Fantastic.
Just a minute.
Can you just check if he can share the back screen? It's okay. No, it's good.
Yes, this is
Fantastic.
actual my studio, and you can see this is a very nice location from the Banaras. Just 2 days ago, I did the video demonstration with this painting and tried to 3-point perspective, and the typical our Indian using with the typical Indian figures and the religious things. And this is my another work I did in my Pune workshop in month of January. This is the night landscape from the Bundi.
Wow.
And
Very nice.
I'm very happy.
Beautiful
to
colours, beautiful
Thank you.
tones.
Thank
Wow.
you, Amit. I'm very happy to show this painting. This is my city actual,
Yeah.
and this is a very wonderful river bank, and the hill on the near to the river, and very beautiful temples are there. It is always inspiring me for the landscape painting, and we have the very good tradition about the landscape painting in Maharashtra and also in my because Nasik is beautiful for the landscape painting. Mm, I dedicated to this painting to the Spain during this hard time of due to coronavirus. And this is a very famous painting from the Graya, from the Madrid. And I would like to paint always the night landscape in the with the different color scheme, different lighting, and I try to catch mostly. I'm working on the mostly on the composition, not like a typical landscape. I try to think on the space division, balance, on all this kind of things, and try to make architectural painting like a painting, architectural landscape like a painting. This is also dedicate the landscape to the Italy. This is a very wonderful place from Sperlonga. I think Amit, you remember
Yes.
we had there.
Yes, we painted over
2-3
there
years
many
ago.
paintings.
the
Yes,
Sperlonga.
you are right.
Yeah, we painted a very beautiful city,
Yes.
Sperlonga.
Your brother Rajesh also painted there.
Yeah. Yeah. And this is also one very narrow and beautiful subject, a narrow lane, the beautiful subject from the Banaras, and a very unique and different identity of the stairs. Very rusty. I try to catch that
The
rusty
rustiness.
feel
Wow.
in this painting.
Superb work.
Thank you very much.
Prafull.
Also, I giving the portrait demonstration in my Philippines workshop in the month of January. This is the live portrait demonstration from the model, and I'm very interested to doing a portrait also, and the figurative conceptual painting in oil colors and acrylic too.
That's great. That's
There is a works. Just I now going to just show. This is also last my Europe tour. Wonderful memory in the Gouda city in the Holland. This is plein air work in Gouda city in the workshop.
wow.
This is the Claude Monet garden
Oh.
in near to the Paris. I painted in just 1 hour, not 1 hour, like a 50 minutes, like that. This is my abstract painting demonstration in my workshop in Philippines.
Very nice.
This
Very
is-
nice.
This is the Paris workshop
Yeah.
on plein air workshop.
Fabulous colours.
Oh.
Wow. I don't think you'll run out. I don't think you'll run out of work. There's plenty of. To keep going, please.
Konstantin, should I?
This is the last year in the China. I did a plein air live portrait in the exhibition in Shanghai.
Piu Liang. In China, we say Piu Liang. Beautiful.
Yeah. Yes.
Fabulous. Thank you very much, Prafull.
Thank you. I hope you enjoyed.
Oh, that was spectacular, and I'm sure you've got hundreds, if not thousands, more. But there's, time is limited, so it would be fabulous to see more. Now for the next artist, Megha Kapoor. Please
Hello, hi.
tell us a little bit about what you've been doing, and over to
I
you.
started my journey from my fine arts college. I did 4 years bachelor's from Jamia Millia, and that time I was only painting because that was a degree in commercial arts. So I was not I was always inclined towards the painting, but the course was more about the commercial art. We used to paint very realistic subjects for some campaign or for some designing thing, or we used to do illustrations. So after I moved out of my college, I did few children book illustrations for Maple Beer and few projects like that. And later then, when my kid was born, I had a lot of time, and I was going through a lot of blogs, and I discovered daily painting. The painters like Carol Marine, Shine Ham, and Richard Skimmid, I was watching their, Nancy Gusick, his wife, all the Putney painters, I was studying, I was going through Google because I was at home, and I discovered that, wow, even you can sit home and you can paint small sketches and small paintings, and they can really change your life, because I was not going out. I had a kid to brought up. So I thought, okay, let's paint every day. And that's how my journey started.
Wow.
Of course, my first watercolor, what I learned was from him. He at the time critique and my teacher as well. And I was very much inspired. Yes, we did few animation projects also. I was mostly doing the keyframes or mostly doing the cleanup part, but he was doing more backgrounds, and that sort of had a lot of influence on my head. So all these things were like, made me into, like I brought to painting. And the time when I started daily painting, it sort of changed everything. And then after I think 1 year or two, I told him that we should open a fine arts college and let's start teaching fine arts.
Great.
So that's how I would like to show you a few of my paintings.
Please.
And since because it was like I was
Can we do share screen?
yes, I have to share screen. And
Fabulous.
so yeah, so since
We can see them. That's great.
no. Can you see? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yes.
So actually, I was, just because I didn't had much time, since I didn't had much time for to paint large oilscapes, and I was painting in all mediums though. When I was experimenting, I was doing pastels, I was painting oils, but I didn't had much time to paint when my kid was there with me. So I discovered watercolors. And the joy of it was that it was spontaneous. I had that feeling of comfort that, I can paint fast and I can see the works coming up more faster, more easier. And I sort of bring in flowers to my house. Okay, and I was almost every day, I was bringing flowers and, I was putting them up. And that sort of became my influence during that time, that, okay, and in the year 2013, I gave one of my floral painting to America, and it won an international award. And then
Fantastic.
sort
Wow.
of, it changed my mind that yes, I am good at, I gained that confidence that,
Yeah.
I have a unique way of presenting floral paintings. And I will paint. And when I'm painting florals, I'm not usually painting the correct shape of that flower or something.
Yes.
That
yes.
I do with the oils. When I do oil, I'm painting the correct shapes and patches and things like that. But when I'm painting watercolors, I really want to, capture that mood that it had at that time. So like this one, this was a bouquet, this was bouquet which was gifted to me by Angela when she came to India. That day, so I am like, the day she was born, the next day I have to paint this. So, my paintings are like a journal. I remember each and every moment when I painted this. It was his birthday, it was this person, or maybe some kind of, like this one was like, this is from one from my daily walk series. I go for a morning walk every day, and this is a kind of a scene from a local park. So I am
Fabulous.
painting my life, my moods, and yes, I'm influenced by a lot of impressionists. I had a great influence of Monet, Manet, Sorolla, the Spanish painter, and Sargent, of course. So yes, capturing the mood is the basic thing. Okay, if it's like this was on
Yes.
New Year. Okay, so like the bright yellow New Year. So what I will do is, even if I have a whole bouquet, I will diffuse everything and whatever I want to show. So I want each and every one to just see that.
That one.
What, yeah, what I want to show. This painting I have named Hidden Secret. So every soul, everybody has few inner things inside them. So this was when I saw these flowers. I wanted to that negative space had a lot of impact on my head. There is some secret, there is some mystery going inside everyone. This is hope. I had gone through a lot of so it's like every day, whatever my mood is, whatever my temperament is, the paintings are like that only.
Fantastic.
These were just studies. These are just studies. If it's a study, I will mention it like lilies or rose or something like that. But if it's like this is like from Segovia. Last year we were in Segovia, and this is from a memory of Segovia, and so very unique flowers, and this is orchids. But I have my way of interpreting things more loose, more flowy, and I just want to, and something is going inside my head.
Yeah.
Whatever I see, if I want you to focus on this part, remaining else has to just go out of this painting. I mean, it has to flow. Yeah. So the edges will be harder on those areas, and the values will be darker. So that's my own way of interpreting things. This is also live. This was in Thailand, and it was his workshop though. And we were at the railway station. We were painting plein air, and I painted this on the railway station only. I sat down. They had some orchids there, and I sat down and I painted this.
Wow.
This is also a scene from my local park, which is nearby. So this is a very beautiful Gulmohar Park. It's in New Delhi, and it's a very beautiful park, walking distance from my house. And every day, that is also, in the morning when you go for a walk and you see something beautiful, and that, creates that kind of a thing in your mind that this, I think I was studying the values, big values, that way.
Wow.
That's why.
Okay.
When something, takes on that, okay, now you have to study values. Okay.
Okay, Megha, you've got a body of work. When I look at all of your paintings, they're actually, when I look at through all your paintings and the ones that you've shown, in fact, for me, they not only are they full of mystery as well, the way they flow, but they're such full of drama with explosions of colour. They're an amazing body of work. And just to hear the way you process and work through your ideas and the inner thoughts that go through how you create is just really special. So I hope our listeners are really, taking note of what you are all saying. It's just spectacular. We are sort of running down to our last few minutes, but I have a question which I'd like to put to all of you, and that is obviously that we've had some. This whole time has been quite a testing time for you all, and you've sort of expressed in a way that it has had some impact on your lives. In our previous groups, Million, for example, is saying that in fact all artists, in fact, sort of happy that not so much happy that this is done, but it's sort of in a way selfish because we do this anyway. But can I ask you all, how has this period in our sort of global collective history affected you all? It's an open question, so whoever wants to start, please start.
Yes, see, one negative thing happened that we stopped going to some other countries, and because we already lined up many workshops, and now we can't go there and we can't see the new places, and because it's a charm of every artist to paint a live, different kind of, places. But we stopped, and we are at home right now. But good part is that, of lockdown is I start online class, because my students, they were saying that, why you are not organizing online classes? I was not that much sure about that time, but now I'm definitely taking classes, online classes. I have already released my online tutorials.
Fabulous.
And people are taking, they are enjoying that, and I'm really thankful to my students that they are taking and they are enjoying those things. So this is positive thing also in lockdown for all the artists. They are at home and they are spending more time with the family also.
True.
Because I was traveling and they were saying every time that, why you are not at home, and my son was missing every time. So now I'm here with them from last 80 days, and now they are enjoying.
That's great. That's great.
I'm enjoying doing painting.
Wow. Amarjeet, how about yourself? How has this affected you? And Prafull too, please, if you want to talk. How has this affected you? Have you seen online classes? Has that been a revelation, or are you working in that area? Or
No, I haven't started on any online classes as yet, though I do plan to in the near future. This is the future, our virtual classes, virtual exhibits that we're doing. And I really hope that, everything gets fine soon, so that we have actual classes and we have actual exhibits, like going to museums.
Exactly.
Because, looking at a painting virtually is very different from actually seeing a painting, the impact of an actual painting. Because when we're showing it virtually, at the end of the day, it depends on the size of the gadget you're using. The way, what you see on a mobile or on a computer would be two different things. So teaching is fantastic. I'm sure these classes are going to go on, and they should go on, because it's reaching out to many people who actually find it difficult to travel and, attend classes or find the time for it.
yes.
So that's those are my thoughts over
Great,
this lockdown.
great.
And for me, it was, anyways, I'm in the studio most of the time, so it's the same.
Great.
There have been additions of my son and husband staying at home, so a certain amount of time to be devoted to them.
Great.
So
Great.
that's about the lockdown.
Prafull, how about yourself? How have you been sort of concentrating your energies? Obviously, you've been painting, but anything specific in this last period of time? In terms of online classes, maybe?
Yes, actually, it's a very good thing for me. Is in the lockdown, I have to get the chance to do work with the different medium too. Because from last 4-5 years, I'm doing a lot of workshop internationally in watercolors. And I haven't that time to do more work in my different mediums like charcoal, pastels, or oil colors. And during this lockdown, I have to get chance to do work with that amazing mediums. Just in the last week, I published my charcoal works, which is publicly.
Yes, I saw.
People told me in the earlier. Please show us your oil paintings or the charcoal works or the pastel. In coming future, also I am going to make the demonstration for the students.
Fantastic.
And
Great.
my followers. I am going to make oil paintings and pastel paintings too, and also acrylic painting. So as per my point of view, it's a very good time for me to get the move little bit in another medium, and also get the very good chance to live with the family, because like Amit, also in my family asking me every month, you are going abroad to do the workshops, and when we will take the time with us. So it's the same situation like here. So they are very happy. They play my brothers and my daughter. They are very happy. They doing a lot of painting with me, with my brother.
Excellent,
And,
excellent.
Yes, and the bad thing is from the 1 April to 15 July, I had the 9 to 10 different workshops in
Closed.
the European country like the Italy. I had the very big workshop like the 6 day in the Venice, Switzerland, Germany, Vienna. Those all are cancelled and the postponed for the next year. And we landscape painter always love to paint plein air. And in this lockdown, even we are not able to go in our city to paint plein air.
Prafull.
And this is the really bad and very very nervous feeling for the landscape painter like me or like Amit. So
Thank you.
I hope in the coming future we get the chance to paint plein air.
Right. Prafull, thank you very much. In fact, we've come to the end of our time together, but it's been amazing to hear from such magnificent watercolor artists. I know that I'm privileged to be here listening to your thoughts and to the processes and what you've been doing and seeing your works. Our guests, thank you very much. I know that the viewing public has been really listening and watching this whole session. Again, can I thank you very much for your time and energy for coming along and sharing that time with us. I know our global audience would really thank you for that. So, you know, no problem. So thank you once again. And as we say at the end of these programs, remember and go with the flow.
Go with the flow.
Thank you all.